But delay on, and we will just reintroduce for the sake of the record, because I don't think people are gonna, you know, look at two things and be like, oh, what's this? And then, yeah, they just want to go to the beginning of this clip and be like, what is this? Oh, hold on. Are we gonna see our first blood over here? Not quite. Gaffney goes under the tower. Gonna take a couple of shots, but Zip was there to protect. This dragon shouldn't be a object that they look to contest right now. We got a lot of lanes. Pushing here is Pure Man, Superman, but unfortunately, that was just a little bit too much for him. He doesn't have enough damage just yet. He's picking on Akira right now. Ooh, Pikachu's location here is very, very, shall I say, dangerous for Superman. She's gonna decide to back. I think that's a good one. Now, having shown herself in the location there, red team direct immediately goes to take out this dragon. Very nice. Alright, we have a small time now to just reintroduce what we're watching. We're watching Blueberry Clan in Asia server, Asia Teamy server. They have Guild Wars every week. Really awesome to see that for their server. Here's the ultimate Rui trying to get everybody in here to make a kill on Pikachu. They're not going to be able to do that, but this red should be able to fall into the pockets of the Pegasus Peldons. Oh, here's a big ultimate coming through from Superman. He does break up the Akira as she tries to get her red buff. Kudos to Akira though, being able to use the punish in time for that red secures it. See it on her, under her feet right now, that red buff. On the other side is Team Ammon, A-M-M-N, so I don't know if it's, I guess that's how you pronounce it, Ammon. And this is their guild leader Pikachu, and also the host of this tournament. They have it weekly. Very, very nice, and they've been going for a long time. Quite persistent, and I like that. I like that for the AOV community. It's awesome. There's an ultimate coming through from both of the mages. Pikachu gets stunned up a little bit, and support trying to get a suck up actually just decides that the sucking up is going to be a little bit too slow. Give you a shield instead. Nice little detail there. Hira now moving down towards the bottom side, but this is going to be free pokes on the tower for this Violet plus Rui duo. I think right now the Zip versus the Rui is a little bit proving to be disadvantaged because of the reach. Rui is just able to silence and knock up. Okay, Superman doesn't get the push on the C's that he wanted. Carries, and here is Arrow coming in with a Bone Cleaver. Only lands on one person, and they're going to try to transport themselves back. Oh, it's all three of them. The ultimate also comes down. Okay, here we go. Rui's ultimate plus the portal back. Very deadly combo, and they executed that one perfectly. Pikachu trying to finish those pack of three, but not enough damage. Gonna fall. Now I do think they created these teams slash rosters all at random every week. They might have names just for, you know, just for fun, just for kicks. I think that's what it is. But these teams, as far as I know, are random. And Blueberries currently have 45 of the 50 top conqs in the Asia server. And we're gonna see 4 of those teams today. So that's a lot of conqs. That's a lot of conqs in one tournament, in one server. Well, in one, you know, guild Discord server. Fantastic. Here's the ultimate coming down from Rui, trying to get a catch onto Enzo. Sorry, Earl. But that's gonna be a little bit tall task. They're not going to be able to pick up a kill, but this tower should fall. Ooh, interesting choice to try and salvage this tower. Middle tower falls out as well. That's all the outer towers fallen. Ooh, look at that mesmerize. It's going to travel all the way to rolling, and she's already ported all the way back home. That's a fun little interaction there for you. Here's Fury. Previously, he had the upper hand against this Superman, but now in the mid to later game stages, it doesn't look like he is going to be able to hold on to that advantage. I need to say that this team on the red side currently has the pace, they have the rhythm going for them. They picked up the dragons, they picked up everything. They're just really fast at rotating, clearing together. And right now, you know, Team Amen is in the backseat. In terms of gold, that's also the case. 23,000 versus 19,000 here. The Pegasus Paladins versus Amen. Here we go, closed mouth. Ooh, getting picked off surgically by the Kira. Kira doing a little bit of twisting here so that Ronin cannot land the CC. Yeah, her S1 is an area effect knock up. Here's Mesmerize coming through from Pikachu. Nice little combo there. But Rui just negates all of the poke heroes, really. Because you poke them, let me just go back and come back to lane. No problem. Fury, you're gonna have to be careful here. Because Fairy Fern is coming along. Okay, that's the oh, we got a comment here by Yugi PK. Yes, indeed, this is an Asia tournament. I do have 60 seconds delay on. Because I don't want to contribute to any any, you know, undesired effects / cheating behavior. Alright, here we go. Fern, ooh, just picked up the Dark Slayer, but kind of ballsy walking right down towards the mid like that. Pikachu had that vision all locked down with Fury. If they're gonna be able to pick up the enemy side jungler, no problem. But okay, Endless Cycle, that's the choice for Fennec, so Fennec does have that opportunity to be a little bit ballsy. Okay, Kira, another surgical move there. Nice ambush. Just removes the Illumia immediately. Pikachu stepping forward just a little bit and getting so much poke. That's 2 ADCs on that side. On the side of the Paladins. Max now getting just pushed and demolished by the ADCs. The Zip's angry, a little bit slow, unable to get that one. And okay, Newen kind of got knocked up, kind of got silenced there somehow. Wasn't able to dish out the damage in time. The burst damage should be able to kill the Rui right before she transports back, but unfortunately not this time, as she got kind of interrupted there. This should be the final push here for Team Paladin, and they should be able to take this game, this first game. They've got another lane coming through the middle. This lane should be cleared by Team Amen, but it should be the next lane that people should be worried about, because they're all getting poked down really quite a lot. Here we go, here's another lane coming through here. Oh, but this backport, that might change the fate of Amen here just a little bit. They did not decide to continue pushing through. Alright, okay. Now they kind of lost the opportunity to end that game right there. Although, yeah, a bit shaky, so they wanted to, yeah, they wanted to definitely maybe stay safe. Oh, that was insane damage coming through on 2 of the members almost instantaneously. That was the Caphne and Zip falling down right away. Close your mouth on that Violet. they're gonna get an beautiful all 9 towers. Fury now left the lone person standing, of course, has no chance against this onslaught of 2 ADCs plus 1 mage. Congratulations to Blue Paladins. Sorry, Pegasus Paladins. What's that, bro? Asia tournament? Uh, it's a. I think it's a guild war in Asia. So they got a guild called Blueberries. Yes, leader is Pikachu here, and they have 45 of 50 top conqs, right, in Asia. Very, very strong guild, very strong. And they throw on these scrims or tournaments every week. So that's what we're watching right now. Probably the next game that we're going to be viewing is going to be, let's see. There's To Be Decided by Team 3 and Overnice. I think those are going to be the two teams we're going to watch next. Okay, I'm gonna just jump in and try to get a spot here. Alright, I got a spot. Nice. So they're talking about sending screenshots. These screenshots here are for therefore, as far as I know, they're for controlling whether or not there are map hacks being used. Map hacks currently a very hot topic in AOV. Good to see that they are definitely. Oh no, says is Guild War. Okay, great. Yeah. Flying Monkey Guild. Oof. That's rough. I've got 60 seconds game delay here. So sorry for the late interactions. Alright. Can one of the spectators come out? I need to record the games, says Nova Date. And Nova Date, I know him as well. Amelia AOV on YouTube. Fantastic. Team 3 versus 4. I want to get to the team list here. Yeah, Team 3 versus Team 4. Overnice is going to be on the bottom side, red side. And then Team 3, they don't have a name. Again, I do think in this guild war, the teams are drawn up at random every single week. A lot of work, definitely, to host this tournament. I've got some Discord tools for them to do that though. But then it's also nice the way they're doing it, because everybody gets to see the teams as they are decided. They have Thais, they have Vietnamese, they have Chinese. Lots of different players in here from different origins. Awesome to see. For the AWC though, I wonder what's gonna happen to Teamy Asia server, because a lot of people play on the on the Garena servers instead, and yeah, for them I'm not really sure if how they're gonna get seated in the Asia server. Interesting. Yeah, never really thought about that. They got some good players too, who are definitely going to look at wanting to go to the AWC 2022. Currently, we haven't gotten any indications from AOV what is the official say on qualification. But I'm sure that's going to come very soon. And as a community, what we can do is we can just continue to host these tournaments, make sure we track the rankings, make sure we have the games recorded, maybe streamed even, and and then hopefully be able to have that count towards something. Or if it doesn't count towards your ranking and your chances of making AWC, then at least it counts towards, you know, um, teams being able to say, oh, I want to pick up this player because he has this rank, he or she has, this resume in terms of the community tournaments, winning community tournaments and etc. Yeah, we got Yugi PK talking about. Oh, Varu says, if I log in the game now, can I play, bro? I don't think so. Their teams are formed. Yeah, so their teams are formed. If you do want to, you probably should approach officers in Blueberry to see if you can play. Now, Team 4 seems to be having some struggles here finding their players, so maybe you do have a chance. Let me just go ahead and message. I think they should be fine though. Yeah, their teams are all made. I think we're just waiting just a small second here to get that. Anyway, I want to talk more about this AWC 2020 and you know, more about some of the things that I think we can do as a community, because I'm in an NA, so most of my content come from NA. I've been just basically streaming our game nights right now. So every week we have game nights, but our game nights are more trying to appeal to the casual audience, trying to just appeal to people who want to have fun and maybe win some vultures. And then I've been looking at some of our other guild wars. There's a new guild, a Chinese guild, called A Group of Bros. I think that's the best Chinese to English translations I can offer. A group of bros, and they've been having daily scrims. I think they're getting ready for a tournament that a VIA community is going to be hosting. That tournament is going to be something to watch as well. I haven't received where they're going to be streaming. I think on Facebook. But that's as far as I know. They got a $900 cash prize, which is really cool. A little bit of warm up for AWC 2020, if you may. Now my idea actually is to make sure that these scrims can happen easier, and for people to be able to actually track these results. And recently I've been getting into writing Discord bots. One way I think I can help the community is to make a bot that helps people track their scores from across different Discord servers. So on my server, you can use a little command called profile. And it's going to be like what's it called? Once you type in profile, it's going to show you, your profile. It's going to have your in-game name, it's going to have your UID and your rank and stuff like that. And so I was thinking, just like, hey, what if we just flesh that out even more? Contain all your past games that you've played, scrim games mainly. I don't think we're gonna go through, your normal rank games, but maybe you could, import that information, and then anybody can check you out on a leaderboard. That would be kind of cool. So I'll work towards that. Anyways. AWC will probably be offline, so if you're not in an organization, you probably can't join. I think that is true. But then for at least the EU and NA, where organizations don't really, what's it called? Don't really have a formulated roster yet. NA and EU, that is. They might have a chance to have organization go into the player pool to pick up players. but they want to know like which players are trustworthy, which players are doing well. And so I do think actually providing a ranking system where people can start to catalog their games, build up their resume, I think that's going to help out. And as well for the organization portion, I'm just thinking that if I, okay, because this is sort of where I want to get involved into the AWC, at least the NA regionals. I want to see if AOV wants to get me to stream some of these games officially as a part of NA. That'd be cool. Where is this tourney mode option? Do you mean on the thing I was just talking about on Discord? I gotta ask that because or else we're gonna miss out on this question. Do you mean the Discord bot thing I was talking about? Tourney mode, if you wanted to make your own tourney modes, custom match, and then Antares Battlefield, click on the blue one because that's the actual tourney mode. And then the Antares Battlefield is this is a blind pick mode. So here I got invited to a match here, custom tourney mode. Okay, I need to swapping with Max. Oh, it does look like Team 4 is having a bit of trouble trying to get their players in here. Or is it Team 3? Hold on. Everyone's like, hold on. Let me see their roster actually. Oh, in terms of the Discord though, it's gonna be available soon. I gotta write it. I was just planning out like how the database is gonna look and things like that. And it seems I seem to have come down with what I want. And we'll just have to actually get down to writing it and balancing it out with the work I've got to do. Okay, let's see. So actually, it looks like Team 4 is here because that's yeah. Overnice Team 4 is here. They're actually on the top side, so blue side. That's Love Fiona. Oh. Oh, okay. And then OP Fessy. I was a little bit confused there because Fiona. I mean, isn't Fiona like a Wild Rift champion? I think it might be. Anyway, and then Tianzata, and then some Vietnamese, I guess, Mane, and also Yan Si. I'm reading off a list, so if it doesn't like actually fit the order here on screen, that's why. And then Team 3 is currently they've got their CK. Yeah, I guess you could pronounce that CK. They've got the Lonely. They've got Bang. Oh, SGP Bang. That's a pro player's name, isn't it? I don't know if it's actually Bang. I doubt it because he would probably be playing the Garena server instead. We're missing Win Pierce, Prince, and Stranger. They're talking now in chat. Alright, they're just trying to figure out maybe the two players here. I'm sure Pikachu right now is scratching her head and trying to make sure that these two players come out. Their tournament and their guild war. Since it's a guild war, they are affording they can afford to be a little bit more tight knit and things like that. So definitely different from some of the things that I'm experiencing here in North America. In North America, well, the things I have experienced, mainly I didn't get to know all the players as much, and it's not a guild. I just kind of come in as an independent third party, and I create these tournaments, right? So single match or BO. So in the first round, it looks like they're gonna be actually. Let me see the cheat sheet here. Do I get that information? Alright, yes, I think I do. It's going to be So the global ban pick is going to be only applied to the best of 5, and then the best of 5 I think is going to be later on. So they have 4 teams, right? So schedule is this: Team 1 versus Team 2. Oh, maybe I can clip this and show you guys. Oh, or I got a better idea. Why don't you guys just take a look at this desktop here? Does this work? I need to double check where you guys are actually seeing on the screen. So let's just do that. Okay, yeah, you guys can read this. No problem. Yeah, so over here schedule Team 1 versus Team 2. Winner team is gonna be Alpha 1, and then loser team is gonna be Beta 1. And then Team 3 versus Team 4, and they're gonna be split into Alpha 2 and Beta 2. And then it's gonna be the winners versus winners, basically. And then afterwards there's a consolation round for Beta to basically come back out. And this is a best of 5. Ooh. Oh, actually, okay, this is how that works. Okay, got it. So this one, they compete for tournament first place. So winners immediately go compete for tournament first place, or else that's gonna take way too long. And then the losers are gonna compete for third place. And then hopefully that ends before 1:30. Yeah, 1:30 is actually China time. That's where their time zone is. Quite a long little guild war every time. You know, you got 10:30 towards 1:30. Oh, games from 11:30 to 1 will be happening at the same time. So we're gonna have to pick and choose one to watch. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Got it. Okay, so that's how the format works. It's my first time actually spectating, and today is meant to, for me, meant to be more of a practice. Yes, indeed, more of a practice. You're welcome. Waiting for the second round to begin. Oh, it's Pikachu coming through. Awesome. Hi. Okay, well, we're just waiting. I'm kind of running out of things to say. I don't know. Do you guys want to watch me code? I don't know. Actually, why don't I just get your guys' opinion about... Actually, wait. uh, I don't know. I could get your opinions about, you know... Let's just switch over to desktop mode for now. That way I don't have to I can make sure that you guys can see everything on my screen. But maybe I should quit some of my more personal stuff. Let's close this window. There should be a messenger app. Can I quit this as well? Close window. That works. There we go. Okay, and this window is closing as well. Alright, cool. Okay, well, yeah. I guess I could think about my code stuff here then. This portion here. Yeah, right now my problem. Okay, maybe I should give some context. So we've got what players. This is how their profile is gonna look. We're gonna see what games they've played. Maybe some badges like achievement badges. That would make more sense if I say achievement badges. Why are you a achievement? Oh, achievement badges, career teams. So this one, I imagine people can have different career teams, you know, and the current team would be the, you know, the one with the active time frame, and then otherwise you can have your team name, and then you can say, actually this could be an object. So see here, link up to this team perhaps. So then I can go and say, okay, this player's on this team, and jump over to find this team. Kind of like Wikipedia, you just follow a link or something, right? That'd be kind of cool. And then this part is mainly for players who want to watch / follow other players. Then they could sort of build a fan base like this, fans of. I was thinking, not everyone's gonna want to update this by themselves. so then their fans could do it for them, you know? People who care about this player's ranking can update their ranking for them. Maybe something like that. Of course, we'll have verified titles as well. For example, if you're a staff member, you can also edit everybody's, information, something like that. And remember, this is going to be across servers. So that means like the verified titles are going across servers. Let me just check over to see if there's any comments here. Oh, wrong thing. This one. Go Team 3, go! Go Team 3, go. I like it. Alright. We're still missing one person from Team 3. Oh, that's a new, okay, lobby just got expired, so we're gonna jump in again. No problem, no problem. Just missing one player, I think. Tough things about tournaments. You don't know when players just kinda drop out. We know every player's got their life, and it is totally okay. AOV is not everything in life, but that does make tournament organizing tough. And definitely kudos to all the organizers here tonight. I think Pikachu's spearheading that one, so definitely a tough job. And we're all doing this on our spare time, kind of slash hobby work. Well, unless you're more so like me, who want to kind of make some sort of, I don't know, company in the future out of this, then you kind of just are going through. Yeah, anyways, it's tough. Alright, let's just go with that. Alright, continuing on with this. Oh, hold on, guys. I think I don't need to fill time anymore with some of this idea slash programming stuff. It's okay. It's not even programming yet, right? Yeah, it's not yet. So it shouldn't be that scary. But anyways, we've got Wind Prince. And here is the game that we've been waiting for. Excellent. Okay. Now we can get into AOV. AOV in Asia. Blueberry Guild. Their war, their internal war. This is week number, I think I was told 20 something. So anyways, an incredible number. They've been holding this tournament for a long time. Alright, so the bans are coming through now. Chi and Superman are going to be the first bans. Interesting bans. With the Chi banned out, are they going for a Florentino here? They have not used Florentino. Of course, these two teams are meeting up for the first time. They could definitely pick that one up. Okay, going through in some ADCs here. Violet on the first pick. Not to say that you cannot, and Violet is definitely very strong, but if you're picking that so early, you're telling the other team that, hey, I'm an ADC core. You know, like my core composition's probably going around this ADC, and okay, now Zuka comes out. That, say goodbye, Violet, Okay, but anyway, I guess we're gonna have to see how this team builds around Violet now. From the side of Overnice. Team 3 doesn't have a name, so I'll just say Team 3. That's the red side team, or maybe I'll say red side for viewers' convenience, because we don't have overlays today to tell you which team is which team. And then for Overnice, I will say team, blue team, blue side, or I will say Overnice. It's kind of cool because they did go through the trouble of naming themselves. Alright, yes, support picking up in this round. I was just going to say, if Team 3, if Overnice doesn't pick up a support in the first half of these picks, they're going to be in trouble, and they're going to face 2 bans, likely going to be supports. But Lumber here banned, picked. I think I kind of like that. I feel like Lumber is a nice combination. It's a nice balance between being aggressive attack style support, and it also balances out because Lumber also can spend his skills going backwards into his own backline and then really protect their people. And then if you go through your own ally, I think you get that shield or something. Unless they took that out. I don't play Lumber very much. Sorry about that. But anyways, on the other side, Hayate gets picked up. That's no problem. Hayate into Violet doesn't really, both sides kind of 50-50. Some people might think Violet has a little advantage, but I personally think they're fine. And then we got Zata coming through versus DeLorean. Okay, very cool. I think Zata here has a little bit of advantage over Lorian. Lorian should have that early game advantage, but if Zata plays the early game well, he should be fine. Now, strategy already coming through is if Hayate and Zata, for Zata, they just stay on lane for the first little while. Hayate knows this, and he will also stay on lane. And then for blue team, he will probably want to then follow Lorian to just make sure that he continues to get the early game rotate advantage. First to lane, first to rotate kind of idea. 27th official guild tournament, 35 if you include the house skirmish. Okay, so this is guild tournament. I've been calling guild war. I guess we could call it now guild tournament. This is the 27th official one. Wow. Okay, interestingly, we banned out here on Team 4, the red side, the Zuka and the Richter. To me, those two are very nice to go into Violet and Lorian. I'm not really sure why they banned it out. They might have some other ideas for the Slayer lane. They want to play... Wonder Woman here could be a support. Or maybe they're looking at banning those for Zil, Hayate, and Zata. Maybe they know that they can only pick one, and then they already have a choice for the Slayer, so they wanted to ban those two. Because those two are very good at killing ADCs, killing mages in the backline. Especially if you have a composition where everyone wants to move forward instantaneously. In that one small instance, generally speaking, the team formation will open up a little bit. And then in that moment, Zuka, Richter, they can really jump through into the backline and wreck that. Zip also gets banned out here, quite a late ban. I'm not really sure why they want to ban Zip though. Does Zip have an interaction with Zata? I don't think so. Because, if you suck Zata up and then he didn't complete his third stage, then he's not going to go into the air. But then if you suck Zata after he completes the third stage, then you can't interact with him. So, I don't know why they banned Zip. Okay, cool. Interesting. There's definitely things that we're gonna be learning here. Okay, Chi got banned out and we saw the Florentino come out. Excellent. Florentino's gonna go into Arrow. Florentino only has to perhaps get to level 2, and then Arrow could be in trouble. I'm excited for that. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on this Slayer lane. That's gonna be really cool. Pain gets picked up over here into Zil, so both sides have magicians for their jungler. Wait, we got a tip here saying Zil hacker. Now, even if they are hackers, I can't really say, whether they are or not. But in this particular tournament, the idea is that you're gonna have to screenshot the route to the game. I think it might be 3 or more photos actually, so it's quite stringent. And so we protect the players this way. Okay, top 1 Zuka / Richter is the comment here from Pikachu, as she's helping me out here getting to know these players. So top 1 Zuka / Richter. Yeah, so target ban for the Overnice team. Alright, so we're entering this game. Again, we've got 3 conquerors on the Overnice team, top side. Yeah, on the bottom side, we won't be able to see who are conqs, but I'm sure there are conqs in here as well. Gonna be entering the game in just a small second. Very exciting. Let's think just about the Zill though. Who can he really go for? I don't think he wants to. Actually, he could go for the Pain. In fact, if Pain was spotted out by Zill, just skill like just dawdling around, waiting for an opportunity to ult, Zill could just ult him and take him away. He has his silence, and even when Pain wants to exit out of a fight, Zill could just Zill could just ult, and Pain's ult would be cancelled. So that interaction there, I think, goes over to Zill. Of course, if Tin Zata here, if he enters the fights at a very good time, if they do that, if he does that, then he should be able to take out this Zill no problem as well. Zill does have the Arctic Orb? No, Zill does not have the Arctic Orb. Uh-oh. It does look like maybe Zill is a little bit AFK or having internet troubles right now. The team got paused. That's a rough one. I think from the spectator's perspective and from the audience perspective, you might go like, oh man, why these people don't play games serious. No, it's not like that. Sometimes it's the players that end up hurting most when they drop their Wi-Fi and things like that. They're looking forward to these tournaments, maybe if not the same, maybe even more than we. And that's why they're in these tournaments, right? Because they love this game so much. They're willing to spend lots of time in these tournaments. And so it's heartbreaking also for them when they have to drop offline like this one. I think someone pressed resume. I definitely did not. They're definitely waiting, trying to see if they can connect back. There's that comment here, streaming on their own socials and screenshots always. That's the answer to how to control these map hacking. Definitely very cool. To see some of these stringent, more stringent measures being taken in a guild tournament. It's great. Hello guys, I am Chu Hong. Hello. Alright, I guess my first time really, being involved in Asia, so I'm gonna get to know you guys. You missed game 1, Ying Tian played. Oh, Ying and Tian played and won. How are you? Nice, okay. I'm just gonna get to know you guys. Oh, a Rainy. Let's see how strong he is. I guess now I'm having fun reading the chat since we're on pause. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Battle is about to start. Everybody a little bit of moment to react. And here is the final roster. Is going to be that Wonder Woman in the support lane. Very aggressive support. Okay, here we go. We see Bang up here. He did get the level 2 first, but Earl is gonna have the help of Loria. And Bang, don't do this! Bang! No! You saw the double team and you're gonna just show us your skills. I think he knew that the camera was on him. Perhaps. Definitely I sometimes do that as well. You just feel like, hey, maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can. And then you would go in for it. It's nearly 12 a.m. here. What about you? For us here, yeah, it's nearly 12 as well. But for me in North America, it's nearly 12 p.m. I'm in the Eastern time zone, Toronto specifically. And for Pikachu, I think yes, it's nearly 12 a.m. midnight. Okay, Bang now. Missed out on that lane. Gonna be in a bit of trouble here. They got traded out here on HP. Both of them has that heal pack. We don't see it, but we definitely see the animation. It's gonna be Earl deciding to go back. He decides that he's not gonna be able to trade out Bang as much. So probably, I think Bang here does definitely have the skills. He's definitely getting respected by his enemy. Here we go, Tian Zata trying to get an ultimate in. He does miss that one though. Silence goes down onto CK. CK unable to do anything. He just backs out. Lovely. Oh, wait, that's not lovely. That's lonely. The lonely Zata is going to go in with the Ascend. Now he flickers out of that Zata pursuit. Nobody dies in this little exchange. Not too bad. But 2 bloods already spilled. That's for the blue side. One is the Florentino and one is going to be the Wonder Woman. We missed the Wonder Woman kill. And after forcing everybody back, Florentino, that was a very nice sort of rotate. They do a group of 5 being able to take out this dragon. But look at this. Look at this. Excellent choice here by the enemy. Oh, excellent here. They know that the blue buff is gone, and so they're gonna poke through that bush just to check. Lots of these high level players, they love to anticipate your rotate back. You think it's map hacking? No, it's not. It's really anticipation. I've met a lot of players like that as well, where if I'm on the Slayer lane, I'm like a noob Slayer laner, okay? I'm a mid. And anyways, they will just sit in these bushes and they'll kill you as you walk back just naively. So great to see that the mid lane here, the Lorien, is actually helping them out, trying to rotate back. This is fantastic. Here's the Starry Night. Does this connect? It does connect, but already Bang somehow wasn't able to be lifted up into the air. Meanwhile, on the other side, the arrow does decide to go in, but it's going to be Lonely coming out on top over here. Both sides, a little bit of a trade. 2 for 2, I think it was. Yes, indeed. Zill was able to survive though, so for me, I think that's gonna be a little bit better for Zill, but his gold is a little bit low compared to the pain. Blue team has paused this match. Someone's experiencing lag. Lots of pauses this match actually. I love that play from Team 4 on the red side. Once they knew that they couldn't contest for that dragon, they went for the invade on blue side. And then all of a sudden, you know, that fight down at the red side became kind of chaotic for blue. For Overnice. There's a nice ult here coming through from the Florentino. Forcing out the Earl to ult as well. Okay, here is Lazy. Clicking away, definitely not lazy at all. But that could be an overextension. Here's the ultimate coming through. Everyone spent ultimate. 3 spent ultimates. Not able to pick up that kill though. Just a millimeter off. You guys have bottles of milk? Dang, I remember those days when I was back in my home country. They have bottles of milk as well. But here in Canada, we have jugs of milk. Anyways. Okay, Tian, Zata. Just trying to... Okay, that's actually... I should just call him Tian. Tian looking for an entrance here. He doesn't want to be the first one in. OP Fessy, he's got a knock up here onto Lazy. And Tian is going to go hunt for that one. But in the back line over here, Lorien is going to try to protect himself as the Zill comes through. Zill does spend his ultimate, but that was separated into 2... among 2 players, so that's not gonna work out well for him. Lonely, a very well-timed Arctic Orb, is going to get away from that kill shot, but oh no, he tries to clear that final cannon, and he's gonna have to pay for it with his life. That was a very nice ultimate coming in from Tian. He went for the chase. Hayate was effectively not even useful in that fight. Very, very unfortunate because he was just targeted by this Pain. And then afterwards Pain was like, no, I'm gonna go fight. And then he turns around and ults on top of him. And then the Hayate just could only really shed some tears, I think. Alright, here we go. That's an excellent Starry Sky lifting CK up. Already poke him down so low. Less than half HP. This way CK doesn't want to even lasso. Actually, she could lasso, and then actually no, she couldn't. She won't even want to be able to lasso anybody. There's Lonely though, getting up into the air. OP Fessy also getting poked down low, but watch out! Watch out, Team 4! Here is Tien, a very fed Pain coming through, trying to make something happen. Okay, that was that interaction from Zill we were talking about. Unfortunately, that was a very good help from Earl. Earl this time was able to beat Bang on the rotate, and that's going to be proven very, very good because they do save out Tien. The winner of the last game was Team 2, I believe. Yes, Team 2. So Pegasus Paladins, I think. There's an ult coming out from CK. This Bone Shaver does land onto 2 people, but not quite enough to get the HP back up so much. Okay, Fiona here. Definitely seeing why this team picked up the Violet as their first pick. Fiona just finding those distances perfectly and dealing damage. Very well done. 2-1-2 is the score right now for her. Very well done. Meanwhile, of course, we got the Pain, but Pain kind of just comes in and picks up, he has to worry about timing, but Fiona has to worry about spacing and positioning. So kind of different. Both very valuable skills, definitely. I want to keep an eye on Wind Prince here now as well. See if he can shut down Tien. That should prove pretty good. CK is gonna ult, but Tien also has his versatility to be able to get out. Oh, CK, that lasso was gonna be so good. That lasso would have pulled Pain all the way back out of his ultimate as well. Wow, cool, very nice. It was so close. What fast reactions! Whenever Pain ults, I can't seem to react fast enough to stun him out. I have to anticipate it or something. So, Blue SS, hi. Hello, hello, welcome. All right, let's take a look now. Bottom lane here, Bang has already decided to just come through here and do something to this Fiona. Lonely is gonna get up into the air, dodges out the arrow, but he's not gonna be able to get away from that one. Oh, Hayata with an excellent kunai blitz coming through onto 3 people, but not enough damage. Probably haven't stacked up the kunais yet to activate his true damage right away. Doesn't seem to deal as much damage as she had hoped for. But here we go. That's the Florentino one-man show. Here we go. Bang, one more. Can you do it? Yes, sir. The S1 is going to land. Congratulations to Bang here. Excellent. And too bad for the other 2 members. That was definitely an overextension. They needed to see that death timer a little bit better next time. We got some conversations going on here in the chat. Love it. Love it. It's like, I feel like the Asian community is so tight-knit. Maybe it's just because I'm from the outside and I don't understand as much, or everything looks rosy or something. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Silence coming through on Bang. I do not think Florentino goes well against a Pain. And indeed, especially a fed Pain like this one. Even though that was pretty close, good job to the Florentino. You do have 7.8k gold. Maybe just a little bit more once that Fenrir's tooth completes. Is it? Wait, sorry, Fafnir's. Fafnir's talent, sorry. Once that one completes, you should have enough damage. Okay, here we go. CK takes the opportunity, anticipates the rotation coming through from the Pain towards his own blue side. Kunai Blitz now coming in. That was a very nice one. Protects out their own teammate, and they're gonna pick up 2 kills there. Okay, good job. Nice job for CK to just open up that one. Pain didn't decide to go back, and then they found the opening. That's gonna be a trade over here, but that's an excellent trade. Wow. Wow, all 5 members dead. That's gonna be the first high ground. And surprise, surprise, wow, it goes over to Team 4. But the pacing was so good for over nice here. Who's casting, by the way? Just me. Well, I don't know. My name is on kind of on the channel. No, I understand. You probably don't know me because I'm from the NA scene. But we kind of got to know each other, Pikachu and I. Not through exactly YouTube. She likes tournament hosting, and so do I. We make tournaments here in North America, and she makes tournaments in Asia. We kind of help each other out. And here's another bottle story about milk and stuff. Bottle of milk story. Bottle of milk a day keeps the doctor away, huh? I've heard that about apples too. You want to say that about AOV? I think maybe we can extend that. And, you know, one AOV session a day keeps the doctor away. You know, quite literally, because if you keep playing AOV, you're not gonna have time to go see the doctor. Here we go, Starry Side coming through. He's gonna be able to knock CK up. CK does the purification though, so gets through into the fight again. Kunai Blitz comes over to finish the pain as he tries to go away. This fight is crazy. Lonely gets into it as well. Violet being the last to fall. Stays till the very bitter end. Wow, but the team fight here from Team 4 was excellent. It was excellent. Lonely gets in at the right time. CK and the Florentino was there in the first beat, dealing tanking up so much damage. I mean, okay, look at Florentino's build. He's just got two of his you know, two defensive items. So actually he did so well staying alive. The entire sort of and I think he forced Pain to walk away towards you know, towards the mid lane, and then Lazy was there to pick up his first kill. Right. Throughout that interaction there, Lazy got a quad kill, and then Lazy was able to kunai blitz into the crowd. Wow, that was amazing. You know, to be honest, I thought it was going to be the blue team that takes it. I thought it was over nice that was going to take it, but maybe they were overly nice and they didn't want to end the game. Fiona, definitely worthy of commending because commending. Because look at her damage. The first pick Violet did not disappoint. 32% damage here. And then from the other side, everyone kind of just did their jobs equally. Especially in the team fights. Definitely the details from the team fights, you know, I think Team 4 here does a really good job. Early on, the rotation and the strategies of you know, the early game strategies, I think blue team overnight was well done there, but they do, I suppose, need to step up on their team fights a little bit. Excellent game. Both sides are really they do have, you know, they do have their own strengths, definitely. What server, dude? This is Asia. You can decide which lobby to be in, Team 1 or 2, or Team 3 and 4. Can I go Team... Can I switch between them? Server is Asia. Asia Blueberry. I don't know. I think they do have a Discord or something, but I think the guild Discord is a closed one, so you gotta be in the guild to be actually invited to that server. But you know, Asia server, Asia Teamy is free to join, just like I can join it through my NA Teamy client. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the invite. I'm not really sure which game we're gonna be watching yet. Scroll down to see if Pikachu asked me anything. Nope, not on here. Okay, cool. That was an excellent game that we just watched. Got really excited about that final team fight. Wow. Lots of skills going down, and I can't believe actually Team 4 managed to win that one. Very cool. So in order to watch these games, yesterday I had to, well, throughout the days I had to try to earn 18 heroes. It's not tough, but you know, I missed the opening 7 days or whatever to get those free heroes. So in the end I had to use all sorts of tricks that I knew to try to secure these heroes. Road to Glory was really helpful. 19 games played, and I opened up, you know, the double cards for gold, and then I just had to try and earn enough gold to buy a couple of these heroes that were on cheap. There was a bunch that was on for like 2,000, 3,000, so I could get all of them. I think they were the basically the ones that they give up for free, you know, but I missed. And then I had to spend, I guess, just any gem that I picked up through this guide stuff. And then pick up the 3 heroes from the gem shop. I think they have Eisenka, and the good thing was that it was on sale. So then they had like, you can't see them now anymore, but they had Eisenka, they had Scud, and someone else. Zephy's actually, cool. Eh, that was difficult, but at the same time we did it, so that was good. Okay, so I think Pikachu said yes, I can switch between them. If the timing matches up, okay. Alright, cool. Let's watch Pikachu's lobby first. I want to see how she plays. Alright, these games are going to be best of 5s. Very cool. You know, best of 5s with global ban picks feels like a whole different beast. You think, you know, I played rank. I'm great. You know, I've gotten to know the, you know, all of AOV. Wait till you play best of 5 and best of 7s. All of a sudden you realize, oh man, who do I play? I can't play anybody. I need my hero pool. All of a sudden it becomes important. Of course, it feels like a slightly different game because sometimes you feel like, hey man, I can one trick one hero and I know how to deal with anybody. And so you just kind of want to do that forever. But, you know, that's not how AOV works. AOV has global bans. Pretty interesting. Actually, at first when they introduced it, I was not a fan of it. I thought I wanted to one trick, and so yeah. Oh, join lobby ID. It says okay, coming through. 5804. Go, go, go. I had to click it 3 times or 4 times. Okay, cool. I'll spectate. Okay, this is team 4 versus team 2. So that's Pegasus Paladin versus, sorry, team 4. Yeah, no, the to be decided team. Never mind, it's team 3. Team 3 was to be decided. Haha, I've been saying this thing wrong the whole time. Oh, I'm so sorry. Team 3 doesn't have a name. I can't remember. Can I just give them a name? Let's see. It's Strangers plus Windprince plus Bang plus Lonely plus CK. SGP. I don't know. Maybe we should just. Should we just like you know, say this team SGP because you know they have SGP Bang here, and I feel like we gotta give that respect over to the pro player name. where do you guys come from? Well, I'm in Canada, but the rest of these folks are in Asia. This is an Asian server tournament. Okay, so I'm gonna call Team 3 now SGP. Ooh, Nova Date coming through. That's Amelia AOV. He's also got a channel. I think he's going through to spectate the other one, actually. Yeah, I think he's going to spectate Pikachu's game. We're going to try to time these so that maybe we can switch up and so you guys can see both lobbies. But if it doesn't work out, then I'll just be watching one lobby. And we'll get one sort of full set of best of fives. We're missing someone, though. We're missing... who are we missing? CK? Yeah, we're missing our CK. Very, very nice Wonder Woman previously. He's got to be in there. Come on in, CK. Can I think... Oh, okay. I can't because I have to be teamed with or be playing against. And as a spectator, I don't get any of that privilege to be able to invite based on prior game things. Okay, just waiting for CK. On the top side is Pegasus Paladin. That's team number 2. They won against Team Amin previously. We're gonna be going into best of fives. Best of fives and ban picks and, well, global ban picks and stuff like that. I don't know how I can help out. Okay, you know what? I think the one way I can do this is I can post. Yeah, okay, I can post on my own server links of the picks. Yeah. And then that way hopefully I can keep track of it. See, that's another reason why I want to build, you know, the bot. Because then I could just type it in and then yeah. And then all of a sudden we'll have that, you know, tracking. Okay, I could just type it out right now onto like some sort of text. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll type it onto a text editor. Because for the number of games it's gonna be kind of confusing if I'm looking at a whole bunch of pictures. Let's open up a text editor and be ready for it. Awesome. Oh, actually for the Asia server, mainly it just means that the server is located in that geographical region, and you're gonna have a best time if you're you know, India, China, Vietnam, Thailand. If you're in those regions, if you're in Taiwan, even if you're in Philippines, I think those regions are gonna be fine playing on the server with a least ping. But I did hear from Amelia AOV. So you saw him earlier. He was Nova Date. I did hear from him that he does get some ping as well. So, and he was from India, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, if you're in India, I don't know. And is that the real SGP Bang? I don't think so. let me double check. Because especially if the position is wrong, then it's not gonna be him. Well, it says JG support, and honestly, well, Bang played JG, so I guess it could be, but I don't think it is. I don't know. He wasn't playing JG the last game either. He was playing. Shoot, I didn't even know what he was playing. Yeah, sorry. So I don't think so. But he might be, I don't know. And maybe I'm just like completely making a fool of myself. And Bang probably, if he's watching, he's like laughing his head off. He's like, this kid, he doesn't even know I'm the real me. Anyway, it could. I mean, Asia server, the lag issues will be fine there. When I play from NA on the Asia server, because like I said, I had to play 19 games to try and get enough heroes. I did get like consistent to 250 something pings, so it's constantly in the red, and that was difficult to play. All right, let's go through the bans. We got Chi and Florentino banned out, both of them, and then we got what's it called, Thorn and Aoi. Okay, so interesting. I think to note, Thorn is more of a late game, and then Aoi is an early game. And from the side of SGB here, they're kind of just saying, okay, screw that. I don't want to deal with either. And they kind of just took out 2 cores for 2 kinds of different strategies. So Aoi, early game hero, you might want to build a very aggressive composition. And they took that one out already. And then they also take out Thorn. So kind of it just takes 2 ideas and 2 concepts for the Paladins here to be able to sort of form themselves around. Paladin does have another answer though. I think we saw them play Rui as well in the first game, and so they're gonna pick that up. Cool. What is their solution? Picking up Elandor, first pick. Oh, this does look like Bang. All of a sudden. But anyway, the real Bang is asleep, guys. Oh, okay. Thanks, Yugi. Anyway, Bang here picks up Elandor. I like that. Number 1, it takes away that ability for Rui to work with an Elandor. And then secondly, it just also is very flexible, being able to jump around. Very mobile, so I like that pick here right away. It's going to be very difficult for Rui to silence / to knock up. And then we got the Superman against the Rui. That's a nice one too. When everyone is sort of low and wants to back out, Superman will just push them all. Very nice. I like that. I like that pick here from SGP. It kind of feels weird calling them SGP though. Darn it. Can you guys like suggest a name for Team 3? They're not Team 4, they're Team 3. Dear. Trixie and Irie gets picked up here. Okay, I think maybe they could have gone into something to maybe something better to stop the Superman. I mean, Irie does have that skill 1, but skill 1 is on a 7-8 second cooldown in the beginning, maybe even longer. I think it was 8. Yeah, I think it was an 8-second cooldown. And so Superman is going to be able to get up into the air by that time if he plays Slayer lane. And then, yeah. And then you have Rui already in the support position, so that Irie has to be Slayer. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe late game Irie will be very scary for Superman, but for now it doesn't seem like Irie is going to be able to really put too much threat on the Superman if he decides to go Slayer lane. Of course, maybe, red team here, maybe Superman's actually gonna go support. Maybe. Butterfly is the pick here for the jungler, and all of a sudden, that's a coin toss for red team. Butterfly is not a very popular hero. I would think if they wanted to make this twist, they could make it even more dramatic and climatic and everything of those nature. If they just pick to later on in the game, hide it from Team Paladins here. How about NA server right now? I never see NA live stream anymore. Yeah, so I live stream game night tournaments thingies. They're not really tournaments, they're more community events. And in terms of the players, I think there's a MDS AOV that's going to come out and start doing some content. And then there's also, I think he's looking for an editor right now. So if you guys know any editors, he's willing to pay. It's definitely gonna be on budget, but anyway, you guys can message me if you know. I can type you guys my Discord name as well. It'll all make sense in 30 seconds. I'm sorry, in a minute or maybe 45 seconds. When you guys see this, why am I giving my Discord out? It'll make sense. Actually, let me just hold on to it so that it does make even more sense. So soon you will see, at some point, you will see my Discord name. Alright, here we go. Bans coming through again. Kira gets banned out for... Oh gosh, I really do need a name other than SGP, okay? Red team. I need a name. Yeah, so okay, red team bans out Kira, and then they also ban out the Caphne here. Okay, I'm not really seeing why. You know, they might want to ban out Joker instead. You know, Joker kind of is able to instantaneously burst down this Elandor. Take him out right away. You know, Elandor is someone who doesn't like burst damage. They do have Crixie on the other side, which already kind of counters Elandor a bit. Flicker S2 plus your entire combo and goodbye Elandor. That kind of idea. And then let's see, for Volkoth and Lorien over here, these bans. Why did they want to ban these guys? Maybe Crixie doesn't like Lorien? Well, I don't know. They're both pretty. They both got long reach. Okay, Joker comes out. Okay. Oh, Joker. Do Joker. Okay, no, never mind. I don't know. I think it's a great time for Joker. But they're gonna go with the Hayate here instead. I think maybe the concern is Joker into Lubu. Not very nice. I feel like Lubu might be able to just walk up and destroy Joker. But then Joker against the Butterfly, you know, S2 to dodge out some of that AD. And then use Alt to back out. Yeah. I mean, for me, Joker is a pretty good choice. Maybe Superman being able to catch him out, that could be bad, but... Lazy via best Florent. Lazy's like, nah. No. This is on a 60-second delay, by the way, Lazy. So I think you should be safe watching. You should be fine. I think Pikachu is here too as well, so you're fine. I love all these interactions. I guess it's because I think it's because what's it called? I think it's because you guys are all in the same guild. That you guys are so tight knit. I don't know, but it's great to see. Fantastic, really good job to you know, Pikachu and all the guild leaders at Blueberry for creating such a wonderful community. You guys should definitely thank them when you guys have the chance to. I don't know if you guys do already. I'm just now excited right now. Laville gets picked up as the last pick here. What? Okay. So, Laville? Okay. So, is that then Superman's support? And, wait, Butterfly Slayer lane? Lubu mid lane? Huh? Okay, I'm a bit confused here. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm a bit confused here by our Team Red. Can I call them? I still need a name for them. Can I call them Team Unexpected? Yeah, I'm gonna call them Team Unexpected. Now that's hard to say. It's alright, Unexpected. I'll call them Unexpected. Okay, so when I say Unexpected, it's gonna be Red Team. Ooh, okay. Close your mouth. We saw him playing the Violet in the game against Amin. And his Violet was crazy cool. He had a double ADC composition in that game. It was a Fennec and a Violet. I remember that. But they dealt so much damage. Second conq here. No wonder. Alright. And then we got all conqs on this team actually. Very strong. I think for these tournaments, these guild wars, they do randomize these teams every single week. So alright. Let's get into this.
Prepare to engage.
Guess team unexpected will win. Team unexpected is on the red side, and I kind of just named them that way because I don't know. I didn't want to say SGP. At one point, I considered calling them SGP, but they're not SGP. Team unexpected already coming through with an unexpected play. Over here, Bang trying to just get the best of Ronin. It's going to be a very interesting game because they do not have a very normal mid laner. I think Bang here is playing more so the support, and Lonely is going to be the mid laner. Bang doesn't decide to go, you know, push out the buff. Instead, Bang is going to go and trade a lot of HP for this small camp. And that's going to hurt for Lonely because Lonely requires lane clear together with Bang to make this kind of work. One of the key features of playing a mid laner is that you should have a pretty decent lane clear. Pretty decent. And of course, not every hero is like that, like for example Raz. But he's at least got the range. And for Lonely, he doesn't have any of that. Barry probably won't reach level 4 yet. Oh, but he does because of that mid wave. Yes, I forgot about that. Now Lazy is in the middle here, just chopping through right underneath the tower. Ouch, that is crazy. CK comes in to tank some tower shots as Lazy be able to now back out. Safe and sound. Bang was in there as well. Must not forget. Meanwhile, in the top lane is going to be the Elandor versus the Irie. That feels bad for the Irie because Irie probably won't be able to land any of her S1s very easily. The Abyssal Dragon here was scouted out already, and Team 3, Team Unexpected, turns around and steals it. Very nice. This is already a very unexpected, you know, turnout here. You know, for game 1. I like it. I think the name here, the name choice is good. DK is going to be able to try and put some pressure on this tower, but Ronin is going to open up her ultimate here as a Crixie and forces everyone to back out. No problem, no problem. Lazy right now, 1.6k gold, leading the team and leading the field actually. Very nice. Okay, so we should be able to expect some very insane plays here by Lazy. Lazy previously, I don't think he was playing jungle. I think he was playing some other... Yeah, oh, that was a good knock-up over there. Stops Wimpierce for being able to win Prince from being able to make a kill or make a move there. Lazy entering the fight now. Just holding on to her position. Okay, right now Bang just got a nice pushback here on Ronin. That was excellent. He tries to go for more to push out to the Rui, but unfortunately that was a little bit too much. The team though was able to benefit from that one. Lonely now at 1.8k gold. 2.1 actually, 2.1. Oh, he's quite fed as well now. Oh, by the looks of this aggressive plays. Right now Team Unexpected does seem to have a quite large advantage. They're gonna have to be careful though. They're leaving CK out in the bottom to just dry out by himself. He's gonna be able to, well, clear out most of the wave. Just one actually. So he missed out actually on most of the wave. Unfortunate. Okay, Fairy comes through with an Arctic Orb. Ronin doesn't get the knockup because of that Arctic Orb. And Lazy wasn't able to use her ultimate, but no problem. They're here for the buff. And successfully they're gonna be able to get that. Fairy right now. He actually Fairy Fern. Okay, Fairy Fern. He is not having a good time. His jungle keeps getting invaded. A lot of pressure coming in from a Superman mid here. Well, Superman's playing in the sort of the mid lane with Lubu as a duo. Kinda cool actually. I kinda like that. We've seen some very creative mid lanes recently. Well, I have. Because I don't know, I was watching some scrims over here in NA as well. We saw some Florentino mids. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I think this one is going to be a cool testament though. Because early game, you know, they have a good advantage. But then late game, they won't have any poke. And so late game, who's going to open up the fight? Well, Bang is, right? But then for Bang, if Rui keeps an eye, or somebody keeps an eye on him, then all of a sudden it's going to be really difficult. CK gets a nice solo kill here on the bottom side. I didn't get to see what happened. Darn it. Meanwhile, Wind Prince, we haven't shown him a lot of love with our broadcasting here. Let's take a look at him. Maybe when he gets an engagement on this Irie, we can be able to watch. Laville's double trouble goes down right down mid, slightly to the side, trying to go for that bush over there. Doesn't end up finding anybody. I think it was because they communicated. Butterfly wanted to get into that bush, so they poked through first. Okay. Butterfly, Lazy in a very good position. Ronin gets one ultimate onto her, and here's the second ultimate from Lazy. Goodbye. Go home. Next time, maybe, says Lazy. As she now has an opportunity to clear out the red side jungle again. Fairy Fern, now forced to rotate to the mid, gets taken out right away. As a consequence, Superman was able to push him back into the tower, into a very, very deadly position, and CK was there to deal the damage. Meanwhile, on the top side, Prince is now just... oh, man. Yeah, Prince versus the Irie. The Irie also really has a tough time. Right now, this game, it just feels like, you know, the traditional, the orthodox picks are getting countered by just different lanes, you know? And I don't know, the game isn't supposed to work like this. Isn't really. I mean, there's supposed to be some merit for you to pick a balanced composition. So we're gonna have to see if Paladin can turn this around. Closed mouth, wow. Excellent outplay over there. Takes out the Elandor, and now they're gonna be on a 5v4, being able to, well, traded out the mid-tier tower for that one. But oh, here's Bang. He's gonna have to watch out. Everyone has to keep an eye on this Bang, honestly. Right now, Bang is making all sorts of plays, all sorts of openings for Team Unexpected. And if they just keep an eye on him, I think this game wouldn't be so easy. Every time they want to extend forward, they've got to watch out for Bang. Okay, that was a nice ultimate. Finally, Pyroman, the captain, and Fairy Fern able to come together to finish that one off. That's gonna be a big kill, as the Butterfly was just running rampant earlier on. It might be a shutdown too. 315 was the previous score. It could be a shutdown. Although I don't think so, because yeah, I don't think it's a shutdown, because the Butterfly didn't die first. She wasn't 0-1 at any point in the game. Here we go. Wind Prince pushing through. Nobody can really do anything to him right now. Maybe they need to do some lane switching or something. Irie just really has a hard time predicting where he's gonna go. Unless she holds on to that first ability. Here we go again. Free pokes here by Elandor as he backs out again. After just clicking a couple of times. Okay, Bang now. Coming through, dropping through. A drone drop lands onto Wind Prince. But unfortunately, the little bug sting, the bug mark thing, I don't know what it's called. But that wasn't able to land on that, so so the damage didn't really come out. This gold lead is making it feel impossible to play this game. The ultimate from Crixie comes out, able to push the people back. There's a little bit of the back poke coming through from Crixie. Area effect damage as well. Hopefully they can just secure the defense on these high ground towers. Blue team, honestly, the Paladins, they still have a chance. Here we go. Closed mouth, continuing to try to farm up. He's at 7.7k gold. Actually, he's doing really well. That's your number 2 conq for you. He doesn't waste any time trying to keep up his gold lead. Even in a game such as this one, where his team is in an obvious disadvantage. There's gonna be another dragon take over here for the red team. Team Unexpected currently feeling very confident. Double trouble doesn't seem to land. Couldn't find. That was just a nice little poke out there just to see. Test of luck. They now have the double dragon buff. It's not the enraged, so that is one good thing for Team Paladin here. Those lane clears are gonna be looking really fast though. Oh, Bang, no, you can't do that, not to a very fed Hayate. Over here, Lubu also jumps in trying to do something. Here's the poke from Crixie. Crixie's S2 does land. Everyone's gonna back out. Closed Mouth decides to go and clear out his top lane first. That's a very nice choice. Without the minion wave, the dragon can't really do too much to your tower. Bottom tower is going to have to fall as Closed Mouth is over there trying to just defend. Someone else has got to do that lane clearing. Ultimate comes through. That's a 3-man. The shutdown comes through from the Elandor. But it is gonna be another quad kill coming through tonight. That's the second time we've seen a quad kill. Both times I think they were on Hayates. I can see why now they picked up that Hayate maybe. He just seems to deal so much damage. Okay, Bang trying to just steal something here. That was a bit of a miscommunication as, you know, only one person went back through the portal and that was the Crixie. They were able to trade those towers out, but at a pretty hefty cost here as Fern now unable to continue to farm up. Probably will have to fall behind a little bit on his gold, which is not good for a Kriknak. Here's Bang. He is so naughty. So naughty. Actually, most Supermans are like that. Very naughty. We're gonna have to see what kind of initiation the Superman can provide. Last initiation, not so great in my opinion. He just kind of jumped in and wasn't able to control Bang. He tried. Sorry, the Hayate, Closed Mouth. He tried, but then throughout that fight, they were able to pick out one high ground tower and essentially pick out the second high ground tower as now it falls. So I guess from a strategic point of view, it was a fine initiation. Because if they didn't, they kind of just offer Paladins to drag on the game a little bit more and perhaps come back in this game. Look at, yes, I think there was a comment earlier. This is a late game composition for Paladins. Indeed it is. And the more they can drag on, the more these kind of fights are going to turn around. Now Lonely is at the front, but he's also feeling very difficult as all sorts of damage comes piling in on him. Butterfly already melted. Here's the ult coming backwards as he tries to get out of Bang's control. He does have Blade of Eternity though, so Closed Mouth shouldn't have to be too careful. Got that triple kill down, and now it's only Bang left. He was kind of missing from that entire fight. It was a good initiation from Team Paladin to capture that Butterfly. And then afterwards, the mid laner, the Lubu. Excellent work. Let's focus our attention now to Closed Mouth. He, right now, 14.8k. By far the most fed player. It's not gonna matter too much anymore, the gold. But you know, we watched him grow in this game from a very disadvantaged position to 14.8k gold. Lots to be learned here. That's the Enraged Abyssal Dragon taken, and the buff is going to be landed onto the Elandor. Double Trouble does scout out the position of the retreating Hayate, but that was the port. That was the portal from C, the Rui. So he was able to get back no problem. Okay, here we go. Lazy baited again, coming through. Fern's gonna drop through, kills Lazy right away. Uh-oh. What is going on? As they're just gonna jump through one by one. Closed mouth now backing out a little bit as he meets up a very well built now, basically full build now, Elandor. They're gonna lose 2 players here, and I don't know if they can really contest this Darkslayer if that's the next objective coming up in 20 some seconds. Well, they should be alive by that time, so okay, not too bad. Elandor still has the Blade of Eternity and the Dark Blessing. I think right now, the Paladins, they're just going to wait it out. Elandor now, using most of his skills already, gets caught in a bad position. Okay, here we go. Ultimate comes down from Irie. Irie jumps through, trying to find Elandor. Elandor, the team just splits up to find him. Nice job to Fern as well. The Blade of Eternity does get popped, though, for Closed Mouth, and he's going to change over to now the Death Sickle. Elandor hasn't made that switch yet. CK uses the second ability. Wow, that's a lot of damage coming through. Fern wasn't able to do too much over there. Oh, now that's an overextension coming through from blue side. Ouch! Oh no! Just when their entire build came out and they were ready to take this fight to unexpected, once again, a little mistake is going to define the results of this game. And there you have it. Here we go. There we go. Why does the Rui have Troy? I think it's for the Elandor. I don't know. Or maybe she just didn't change up her build. Okay, so we're gonna watch another one of this one. The other game ended much sooner than had anticipated, so we'll go ahead and watch this one again. This lobby. Hopefully someone gives me the lobby ID though. I didn't press play again. I can't press play again. But maybe they're in the same lobby ID, so let me just scroll up, see if there's a lobby ID. 5804. Jump through there. Nope, lobby doesn't exist. Alright, not yet. One more hour in the schedule. We're gonna have to try to play all these games out. Two three 2-0. Okay, I see it. 2-3-2-0. I'm in. Hey, 24k pure men. Alright, so what were our picks earlier? I think we have unexpected. They picked out, they were red first. Actually then I should put it the other way around. Paladins, they lost, then they picked out Rui. I should have wrote this down earlier. Rui, they picked out, who else did they pick? Their ADC was Hayate. They picked out Ari. They picked out Kriknak, right? And then who was their last guy? The support was Rui. Trixie. Okay. And then the other guys, the Team Unexpected, they picked out two ADCs, Elandor. Actually, yeah, in the best of 5 situation, then afterwards you don't really have ADCs to play. You might not, so that's kind of difficult. So we got Unexpected playing Elandor. They played out Kafni? No. Laville. They picked out Ubu, Superman, and finally they picked out a jungler. Who was their jungler? Butterfly. Okay, we are ready to go. We are ready to go.
Blue team's turn to ban.
So now we've got Unexpected on the blue side. They're gonna get first pick, and then we've got Paladins on the red side. I think Paladins might want to force an issue on their ADC scenario. It's best of 5 global ban picks. Paladins can definitely do that. Kira gets banned out first.
To ban.
Superman was already used by Unexpected. I think maybe Unexpected might want to ban out Superman. Prevent Paladins from using it. Now for Paladin's side, I would probably try to see if we want to ban out things like, ADCs. Like for example, you can ban out Kafni, you can ban out the Hayate that you've already used. This way, basically 3 marksmen are gone for Unexpected. Kira gets banned out, AOV gets banned out. Those are 2 sort of jungler cores. Both kind of early-ish. Kira slightly more mid-game, but AOE definitely an early game hero. So right now that sets up Unexpected for a high-up pick actually, I think. Like a later gaming marksman, Haya, Violet, both available. Uh-oh. The ban here gets skipped out. Yeah, even Thorn. Thorn gets picked up. Okay, so then now Paladin has missed out the opportunity to force an issue with the ADCs. Now they're just gonna have to go back to normal train of thoughts. Now they don't have Superman, they don't have Lubu, and yeah, those 2, and they don't have Butterfly. Those are kind of warriors that that you don't have to be afraid of. The Mina is gonna come out, support pick, Again, quite early on. Interesting. Thorn should be able to keep it quite far away from Mina though. So, interesting. Now they're gonna pick up the Superman as well. This might be the other way around. Mina Slayer, Superman support. Murad instantly locked in. I think this is more of a comfort pick. If it's so instant. Now the Chi gets picked in. Slightly unfortunate in my opinion. You could save the Chi to counter your Florentino. And this time, the enemy team definitely will not pick Florentino. Unless, maybe the Asian server has a different understanding with Florentino versus Chi. But my understanding is that Chi is very good against Florentino. She's got enough damage early game, and the stun up will be able to knock him out of his flower combos very well. She kind of transports herself away from the pack of flowers as well. So then, Florentino can't really easily combo. Lorien is going to be the next ban coming through. Lorien Butterfly. Butterfly was used by Team Unexpected previously. Now gets banned out. Just a deny ban. Although in this scenario, I don't know if I would want to pick Butterfly. I don't know. Maybe Butterfly into Thorn. This Thorn is gonna be on the lane. So if Butterfly jumps through, okay, I can see that. They're gonna lock down on another ADC ban here. Something to go against the Thorn. Could be Caphony. I don't know if they want to pick up a longer reach ADC, but then Superman's gonna be roaming, so they can't pick something like Talanis. Maybe a Violet. Put that get that to closed mouth again. That might be good. They're gonna secure the Lubu first. The enemy team has already used Lubu though, so yeah, okay. So I guess not necessary, but I guess maybe they haven't decided on their ADC. So yeah, okay. But then it does give them an opportunity to pick a counter. Varus countering that Lubu. Varus able to just push Lubu back every time he wants to come in. And their range is about the same. So if Lubu wants to poke forward with his second ability, he's gonna meet Varus. He's gonna meet the second ability from Varus as well. So, but nothing's gonna really change. Violet does indeed get picked up here. Something with a longer reach to maybe poke down Thorn. I'm gonna have to watch how Violet plays. Once Thorn gets into his space though, it's gonna be difficult. And especially if Superman's gonna be played in support role, then that's not gonna be a really good time, because if Thorn does have a double lane, Violet is going to still find herself in a very tough situation against Thorn. It does look like maybe Ronin playing the Mina will go into that support. Last game, 24k, Pure Man. He was going into the Slayer lane, so it could be a Slayer lane Superman. Now this will be very interesting because Slayer lane is probably going to be the Chi and Superman, and then Varus is probably going to be in the support. That means that I think Varus into Superman, like, she has a bit more opportunity to stun him up. So they kind of just avoided that matchup, which is good. Okay, so it's game 2. We don't know the result yet, but Unexpected picked. We got Chi, we got Varus, we got Murad, Data, and Thorn. And for Paladin, they have Violet, they have Iggy, Superman, Lubu, and Mina. Okay. Excellent. Just a little bit of time loading into this screen here. Luwu is going to be in that jungle position. It's actually pretty nice to see Lubu in this jungle, actually. My thought is that, he should be able to take out this Thorn. If he was able to do so early game, it might really shut him down and be able to finish around the 13, prior to 15-minute mark. So maybe 12-13 minutes. They can do it. They've got to do it then. And afterwards is going to be Thorn's game to win. So we saw that loading bar being troublesome for Murad, and indeed, unexpected here is going to call that timeout. Chance for Murad to load in on this game. You cancel that one out though. Okay, so it looks like they decided to just give up on that reload or something like that. C is already poking out CK quite a lot. CK is the support. Indeed, as we have expected. But wow, that Iggy pokes. And it hurts. Mina instead is going to be following Iggy around. That's cool. Kind of just make it the maximum effectiveness for C to be able to poke people, and this red buff should be able to fall over to. Oh, Lonely is able to secure that one. Not too bad. Roning in the front is getting poked out a little bit, but Closed Mouth doesn't want to stop that attack. See, looping around, trying to use that explosive fireball to get a couple more kills. Fairy Fern is going to pick up a middle lane all to himself as well. Beautiful. He is feeling good about getting all those early game resources. Okay. The moving towards the top side, trying to make an issue here now on Wind Prince. Actually just filling the lane. Superman was actually poked out bad by Chi. I thought they were gonna be pretty even. But maybe I'm wrong. Here we go, 4-man spotted out on the bottom side. 5 Closed Mouth, and now 5 people are gonna come and make a contest on this dragon. Here's Iggy's Ember Gaze coming through. Superman does not have the ultimate yet, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't prevent him from being able to get something going here for him. Lonely flies in. At the last second, he should have saved himself and just ran away. But instead, that's going to be a devastating 4-for-0 trade. A little bit of solace is that Wind Prince was able to maybe take away a couple of small camps up at the top side. We're going to focus here a little bit on Wind Prince and Pure Man. So I guess having watched this, I changed my opinion about Chi versus the Superman matchup. Because you run in and she's just gonna dash to knock you up, and then she's just gonna continue like the way Florentino is, continue to poke you out, and it's gonna hurt a lot. Here's the Dark Dominion coming through by Ronin, but Ascend going to make everyone feel very put everyone in a precarious position. They all fall down really low. See now, trying to come through here and pick up a kill on Lazy. I think the Ember's Gaze is gonna come down. Yes, indeed. Lazy moving forward just a little bit. Unfortunately, Closed Mouth wasn't able to use that opportunity to make the kill. But the second Ember Gaze comes through. A little bit of skirmish here from the junglers. Both sides not really getting an advantage of each other. Fern poked down a bit low, but that's fine. He's a Lubu. Spearman is still having a lot of issues with Wind Prince, but now he's going to be able to turn around as he ults and pushes Wind Prince from that retreat. Unexpected got that though, and they're gonna take this opportunity to farm up this dragon. I just catch up a little bit more on the gold disparity. Bang, getting his jungle invaded into by Ronin. Gonna have to go and settle for that middle wave here. Cutting out some EXP and farm from Lonely. But Lonely, he's not afraid. 5-step dash, landing all of his ultimates onto Ronin. Lubu runs forward. He already opened up his conquer and he decided, oh no, that's not gonna work. Uses the Arctic Orb and misses out a long time in terms of being able to use that conquer. A big, massive kick there from the rotating Chi. Well timed. Sets off the Superman retreat. There we go. Bang, spotted out by Ronin. Ronin is going to be able to hook him. Holds on to the Dark Dominion, but that's going to prove fatal for our Iggy over there. Well played by Bang. And CK gets alive with the Bloody Kisses. Able to make that revenge kill as Bang falls. Hold on here, Furry opens up Conqueror and he moves forward. Red Stallion, one more time maybe. But he's gonna settle for the little minion waves instead. Lonely already used the Ascend. Forced the Violet down to a very bad position and to a very low HP. That's gonna be an easy solo kill for him. Uh-oh, what is going on with this top lane over here? She is very, very aggressive. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade, but that is putting so much attention towards the top side. Pulling so much resource. I was gonna say human resource, but anyway. So many players have to go and take care of that top side Chi, that the bottom side completely opens up and Thorn is able to farm up. Take a look at his gold right now. Let's take a look. 3.7k versus the 4k held by Close Your Mouth. Not far behind.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Zata does have the most gold and Chi as well on this team, but Thorn does have a lot of opportunity to farm up.
Ultimate.
Okay, they're now gonna send Superman towards the bottom side to deal with this Thorn. Superman being the Slayer laner, that is fine, but I don't think he's gonna be able to hold on, as the Lazy is also very good against Superman, so it's almost like just fodder for him. Here we go, the 4-man team still coming forward. Conqueror is being spent. Well spent there as he jumps forward, tries to knock up Lazy, and yes, he does. They should probably put Lubu on that lane. Get Lubu to split push and then Bang. Sorry, I just called the Superman a Bang. But no, put the Superman to put 24k into these team fights. That might be the best use. Burn slightly forward, slightly ahead of himself. Moves forward. And it's gonna get killed by the Ascend, and Bang gonna finish up Close Your Mouth. As Close Your Mouth finds the revenge kill using the ultimate. Okay, it looks like the strategy here for Paladins is still putting the Superman down in the bottom lane. I think still the it'd be better if Lubu was here instead, pushing through. I mean, that's just my idea. Because, you know, Lazy on the Thorn should be able to use the yellow bullet to slow down Superman every shot. And that's gonna hurt. Yeah, yellow, purple, yellow. Okay, he's in alt form though. Okay, Lazy! Don't prove me wrong! Okay, he gets caught out by the ultimates on the Superman. 1-for-1 for them down there in their solo lane. Conquer is gonna be spent right now. They're gonna go for that Slayer as soon as they got the information that 2 people were spotted down bottom. Thorn is missing as well. Very epic decision. Very fast as well. Lonely is gonna jump through into the 2-man here, trying to find Ronin. Not able to. And it gets taken away instead by Lubu. Lubu right now playing very well in this game. But he's gonna be slightly over himself. Goes forward, trying for too much. It looks like the other game has concluded. GG well plays. You know, hosted here by Pikachu. Alright, ultimate coming through. Lazy trying to find something. Trying to find a piece of somebody. DK over here gets a nice hook onto Ronin. Kind of exposes himself, but he's trying to just hold on so that Wind Prince can make a retreat. So no problems with that. Thorn's gonna go on into the middle lane now. And he's gonna have to be careful because the Superman's coming through. Oh, CK slightly in a bad position, but 24k is not gonna punish him for that one. Berry Fern. He might be the hopes and dreams for Paladin this round. Of course, we can't forget about Iggy. Iggy is doing a lot of damage in the back. But then he needs that room and that protection, that front line to walk through. And for him to do something. Lonely! Slightly unfortunate there as he messed up his ultimate. But very well done. At least he tried for that one. Nice little team play over here. Close Your Mouth is going to chase down the Murad, force that backport. That back teleportation. And Fern will pick up that kill. No problem. Yeah, it's tough for the other side now because Thorn is basically, you know, he has his damage built. And so Mina is having a hard time tanking out in the front. And you know, you can't get Superman to tank. You can't get, you know, the warrior build Lubu to tank. So it has to be Mina. But Mina can't tank right now. For Thorn. So all of a sudden, there's not as much opportunity for the damage carries to deal damage, and then it's feeling like a pretty difficult teamfight situation for Red Team. Here we go. Take a look at that. 4 or 5 bullets. The hook does come down though. Excellent job to Ronin. He does make that shutdown onto Thorn. That's what we wanted to see. Excellent work. Find them on the rotation and they pick them off. Two members of Unexpected were away for that fight. Now that's going to be another Dark Slayer. Excellent work there. But you saw how much damage that Thorn was doing to Ronin. It was really quite something to see. But he held in there, Ronin. Ronin did. And that got paid off. Here we go. That's the chord. Damage combination. Okay, Murad coming through. Temporal's Turbulence is going to shave down that HP on Ronin. Now they have to be careful. Here's 24k trying to make an issue onto Lazy. Not able to as he just jumps away, but he does take so much aggro from Thorn that the rest of the damage crew were able to come through in the right time to make that kill happen. Yes, this is exactly now the pacing that we wanted for this team. Paladin should be able to close this one out. Get that chi away from the lane. Take the tower a little bit. Fairy Fern, that's you. Go for it. And yes, I think this should be the game. GG, well played. Well done, well done.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna jump right into the lobby because I think the other game is gonna be starting. Actually, we'll just take a peek at the details. Lazy does a really good job with the damage So does closed mouth. Definitely a very, very strong ADC. Closed mouth is. Always farming up great. Always finding those. Okay, waiting for the invite, and then we'll see this next game. Here we go. I got invited over to. Okay, we're watching the same side. Wind Prince. I'm switching over with Wind Prince. Wind Prince doesn't want to come. DHS. So now they're one apiece. Alden takes game 2.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Three very strong ADCs now used by Unexpected. Very unfortunate for them is not being able to pick up the win with a Thorn. But as well, that is fine. If Florentino is again gonna get banned out, it might be a comfort ban slash a target ban here, actually, because they've been going with that. Kilgroth. Put in Unexpected ban. If they're gonna lock in on it. Meanwhile, the other side, they're gonna continue to ban out the Kira and the AOE. Just maybe junglers that they really hate to see. Both of those heroes can really surgically jump into the crowd and remove a key critical damage carry. Thorn now is gonna get picked up, no problem. Now they do not have any early game junglers really to pair up with this Thorn. Maybe a Zill. I haven't used Zill yet. And the other side is gonna pick up the Ari for I guess the late game response, but they do need something early game as well to be able to at least put pressure on this Thorn. And to give Ari some time to farm up. Trixie could be a good pick here, but they don't have to show that early because the other team obviously has already picked up Trixie. They could consider picking it at slot 3, and right now maybe put in a support, maybe decide on their ADC. Or something early like Earl would be really cool. Yes, I love this. Alright, so Earl, early game into the jungle. And if they could pick up a Crixie or something even more scary in the early game, it could be something like a... No, actually, I don't know. Maybe Crixie would be good. Because Crixie with the reach, the stun, should be able to take out Thorn real good. They could go with like an Ignis, something just early game, lots of pressure. But I do think this slot 3 pick for Unexpected should be given to that mid lane to do something with this Thorn, really, or else they give an opportunity for Paladin to start to ban out some of their choices. But the other side, Paladin is gonna pick up the Thorn and the Chi now. Again, they like to use Chi without considerations for the Florentino, but maybe if they're gonna continue to ban out the Florentino, it doesn't really matter. Since we're in best of 5, might be fine. Ryoma is the hover pick here. Never mind, we're gonna go towards Richter. I don't see any problems with Richter. It's gonna be a support Richter. Yeah, it could use the S2 to dodge some damage incoming from Thorn. do some controls.
Red team's turn to
Okay,
ban.
Lorien instead. Now Lorien does have long reach, but I don't think he has enough control, like instantaneous kind of control,
Turn to ban.
which you kind of need to burst down Thorn. And Thorn with his second ability, every time he makes a kill, he gets a refresh, right? So he should have a pretty decent time running away from his Starry Sky, the Lorien ultimate. We're gonna have to see how unexpected plays this Lorien. Should be exciting as well. Meanwhile, the bans now are gonna come through. It's gonna be a Zip, and it's gonna be Butterfly. Butterfly might be for that Lorien. He might not have a lot of places to go once Butterfly finds him after he used his orb and teleporting. Meanwhile, it's gonna be the Vera locked down over here as a ban.
Team's turn to ban.
Might be setting up for the ADC picks actually, because right now, what does Team Paldum have for ADC? They do have Oh, they just used up the Haya and the Violet.
Red team's turn to
The ban on the Hayate. Hello, hello. Oh wait. Oh sorry. It's the other side. I was reading it wrong. Unexpected doesn't. Yeah, right. I was reading it wrong. Unexpected does have the Violet, so maybe they were setting that up so that Violet has less predators hovering around. We're gonna ban out the Hayate here by Paladin. They can't use them, but the other side can. Might as well ban it out.
Red team's
If they were gonna ban out the Hayate, I would have liked them to ban out Violet and Hayate. You know, make again, like we talked about, Unexpected used two ADCs already in the first game, and then another one in the third game. They're all picking very meta ADCs. If you could just target ban their ADCs, maybe that's gonna be tough for them. Now Elandor getting picked up here, interesting. Kind of extra in my opinion. They could just rely on the Thorn, but then this might be that same sort of strategy. Elandor into Irie. Yeah, I think they're about to do that. They're about to go Elandor into Irie. Someone else, maybe Thorn in the jungle or Chi in the jungle. They haven't decided. L'Oreal mid, and then Lumber support. Now L'Oreal mid is gonna be kind of weak for them, in my opinion. Yeah, and there's not a lot of warriors on the other side anyway, so L'Oreal mid. I think that's their weakness right now. C has played Iggy and Krixie in the middle. They could opt out for a Liliana. A Liliana should be able to deal a lot of damage. Although early game he might have a little bit of trouble against that Earl. But no problem, he could just provide poke. Yeah, you know what? Thinking about it, I just like the Liliana pick better if they were to have gone with that. Okay, let me type down what they have. They have L'Oreal, Lumber, Elandor, Chi, and Thorn.
10 seconds remaining.
And then for Team Unexpected, they got Earl, Irie, Violet, Lorien, and Grak. Oh, I missed that Grak pick. Interesting Grak pick. What are they gonna go for, Grak? Will you do Grak? Grak Thorn? Grak Elandor? Well, I guess they could go for any one of them. Okay, well, Thorn is going to be placed into the side lane, and it's going to be Elandor jungle. Oh, they're going to not do the... they're not going to go with the same strategy that Unexpected did. No map hacks in here right now. Everyone is checked.
Minions will be deployed.
Everyone is checked. Screenshots to make sure that they're not map hacking. Alright, as we now arrive into the game, Grak already posting up to try and go for this blue side jungle invade. They know that Fairy Fern is gonna have to go for it, so no problem. They're gonna spend some of that, you know, resource there. Now it's gonna be an opportunity for them to force Closed Mouth to have to play under tower, maybe miss a couple of farm. Yes, indeed, he missed one of these minions. Very well done, but as well for Closed Mouth, he just had to take it. Here we go, locking down the rotation back. CK doesn't see that one. Gonna have to use his ability to jump through, and he might miss some of his farm here as well now. Only missing one, that's not too bad. Droning now for him. Locking down Wind Prince, but Wind Prince is gonna just continue to try and make a hook. It doesn't happen though. DK in a bit of trouble. Ronin doesn't have that dash though to be able to jump him up again. But or else that would have been a kill. Fairy Fern gets cracked. Crack hooked, and here's Lazy jumping through Bone Shaver to open up the fight. He's trying to get his rampage mode, he does indeed. Jumps up into the air, and here he comes drilling down onto a Lorian. Split comes down. Bone Shaver lands on one. And they're gonna find that kill as he gets knocked up. The Elandor. Thorn, however, being able to stay alive. That's fantastic for him. We've seen Closed Mouth with his very epic ability to be able to farm up. Gonna have to stay right down underneath the tower. Staying behind the minion wave, trying to be protected here. But now he's in a bit of a trouble. Here's the hook, and it finds him. Lonely was able to kill him after that one. He kind of went forward for that little minion. One minion he wanted. And that's gonna spell disaster for him. Ronin's gonna pick up the rest of the wave. And now he's gonna get sort of spotted out by CK. CK tries to get a poke there, but a nice time dodge here by Ronin. There's some fast reactions. Earl gets knocked up by Ronin, but that's not gonna hurt too much. C comes through with his ultimate. Yes, Smite comes down, and you're gonna be able to pick that one up with Elandor. Nice little way to try and come back into this game to pick up a fight for the blue side. 1k gold difference. Unexpected has the lead right now in terms of gold. Lonely is gonna jump through. Fairy Friend gets another hook. This Grack has been very good at hooking. Here we go, 4-man rotating down. Lorian is not far away as well. Closed Mouth using some of his abilities here. The purple bullets coming down. CK threw out his here's what I think already. And he gets now knocked up. Arctic Orb spent. Here's Starry Sky. Does it land onto anybody? No, not yet. Pure Man is going to come through, force the CK to go backwards into the team and into his demise. Lazy pushed down the middle of the bottom wave and now uses the axe split. Bone Shaver to just separate out the entire pack. Lorian slightly impatient here as she just went through. And tries to make a play there. Slightly aggressive, slightly impatient. She probably should have waited and just maybe farmed up her own lane. There was no way she was gonna go 1 vs 3, especially having built you know, basically all damage. No way to tank. That's what she should do right now. I mean, trying to just get her CD up. And also trying to... Oh, here's the Starry Sky! It was such a well-timed one. Hidden in the bushes and then came out. The Purify does come through though, so Closed Mouth was able to put in some damage. Here's the flicker used by Closed Mouth. As Lazy tries to chase forward, Lumber now has to fall in the front. Bang though, on the top side. Fairford and Pure Man's gonna make some plays there and push him out really far. Get him down low. Fairfern does want to focus on the top side. I think he has more advantage here. It looks like the other game has also also concluded. So congratulations on that side.
Blue team tower has been destroyed.
And for us, we still have to figure out who's the champions of this guild war. This week's guild war. Week 27. week 27. Great number, by the way, 27. The perfect cube. Right, close your mouth. Now making a switch towards the top side. I think this is just for him to be able to farm up a little bit better. Violet is going to also switch over to the top side. They kind of called that shot very well. So Fairy Fern should look at the bottom side now to try and fight. Here we go, dodged out a Bone Shaver. Here's a knock up here onto Bang. Bang in a little bit of trouble. Wow, that's a long Starry Sky. CK is really good at these timings. Able to get that every single time. A hidden Starry Sky and it floats right through. My experience playing Lorien though, I think it's really cool to be able to hide that Starry Sky. But then sometimes is easier if you just kind of put it on yourself and then flicker forward, etc. And then throw out the orb. Or the other ways around. It just seems faster that way, I don't know. And easier, I suppose. Okay, and here's the Grak ultimate World Devourer, and the Ronin was forced to hold on to his Purify until the last second. When Starry Sky was coming through. Wow, that's a new definition of double trouble, alright? Here we go, Lazy coming down. He's just actually just coming out of a fight there. Bang. Now getting an advantage of the Chi now. 4.2k gold on this Bang. It looks like now the gold disparity is coming to a little bit too much for Team Paladin to handle. Okay. Nice engage over there. Lonely gets knocked up by Ronin. But then his backline cannot follow up. DK here is here as well. Starry Sky lands onto two people. Fairy Fur now in trouble. He's gonna fall C late to the fight. But he does come anyway and tries to do something. Triple kill for CK. That was such a wonderful loop back around, loop-de-loop. I thought they needed the Crixie. I thought they needed the Crixie or something with even more control, harder control, faster control to be able to win this one out. But that was a fast 8-minute and 15-second game. Starry Sky does one more big bang. Puns intended. Congratulations there to Team Unexpected taking a 2-0 lead over Alden. And we're going to jump through to the main menu because we want to see the last game come through. Actually, I think if I just jump through to combat history like this, I should be able to. Oh, I cannot. Okay, I thought I could show you guys the screen anyways, the damage screen. But I forgot. I cannot do that. Alright, here we go. 24k has invited me over. I'm gonna jump through to the spectator mode. And we're here witnessing match point. On this fourth game, Alden versus Team Unexpected. That came through fast, excellent. It's going to be Team Unexpected on the blue side this time. Yeah, not gonna break their tradition. Aoi gets banned out, but actually this time, Kira doesn't get banned out. I wonder if they're gonna first pick Kira. Might. Yep, they're breaking their tradition of Kira and Aoi. They might be saving up so that they can pick Kira. Thorn was the hover here. I don't think they're gonna do that. Kafni ban. Okay, no problems here. And for the side of Paladin, they might want to consider this ban on the Kira. Because, yeah, it's pretty obvious that they might go for this Kira. But, of course, if they're not afraid of that, no problem. They can spend all their other bans on ADCs. Honestly, that might be pretty good. Currently, actually, you know what? Currently, that's not going to work out very well for them. Because both sides have used the same amount of ADCs. So, Just normal, just carry on, right? Carry on normal way. Keep calm. Alright, 47 seconds to pick up Kira. I'm waiting for this Kira, unless they're gonna surprise me with something else. But come on, they banned out Kira every time in the last 3 games. And now this is the only time they do not. They don't pick Kira, give the opponent a chance to use Kira? I'm kind of confused. But that's alright. Maybe they just have different plans. Here we go. Zuka is the hover. Eight seconds until we get a final answer whether or not they're gonna pick it on Zuka. And indeed they do. Illumia will be the instant pick here, I think, for Team Paladin. And we're gonna look for Sephara. Sephara offering a lot of long range pokes. Okay, I do like this meaty Crash a little bit better. Illumia should be able to protect herself though, so maybe Sephara is not a bad idea. Be a little bit more aggressive and pushing through. Unless you want to have Crash as a, ADC nanny. And then that's a different idea. But since Illumia can protect herself already, you could pick something like a Wisp in the ADC position, which would just kind of protect himself, right? Hayate getting picked up here by Unexpected. That's a nice one. They could definitely do so. They haven't played him. They could also wait one more to just take a look at what the other side will ban and stuff, but then maybe they don't want to run that risk. There's not a lot of good ADCs out there now to play. But honestly, just an idea. They could have played Brunhilde this round, so maybe Hayate doesn't need to be picked up so soon. It depends whether or not their players know how to play the Brunhilde. And if they don't, then maybe Hayate is their logical sense. Well, it makes good logical sense now to pick up. Okay, it's gonna be the Hayate, Richter, and Zuka. So it looks like to me right now Zuka and Richter jumping in the order Richter, Zuka. And then followed by Hayate's Kunai Blitz to finish up everyone. Ooh, that's gonna be crazy. Sephara does have the, well, as a support, would have the Purify item to purify out the Richter engage. And then she also has that, what's it called? Spirit of the Water? The ultimate to be able to dodge out everything else. So that looks like something that, she could offer in terms of being able to push through those push locations. Omen will be the insta-lock here. To me, I think Omen, I don't know, Zuka should be able to dodge out Omen's ultimate. So I don't think there's anything you could gain there. And if Omen spends the ultimate onto Zuka, then he won't be able to rotate and maybe spend it on Hayate or the mage. So Omen in this round probably playing a very aggressive split pusher. Then it's gonna be a 4-1 kind of position, kind of strategy. Joker gets picked up now. Okay. Joker should be able to protect himself as well, especially against Zuka and Richter. Use ult to just jump back out. Second ability to dodge some attacks. Okay, not too bad. Ignis getting pushed out now. Slightly shorter reach than Illumia. I think we could look for something longer reach. Okay, paired up with Gildir, that might not be too bad, but then if you want to pair it with Gildir, something else could be better too. Wonder Woman. Elandor. Wait, you played Elandor already, didn't you? Wait. Unexpected play Elandor already, didn't they? Yeah, they played it in the first round. Hello. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's alright. Maybe the rules are different or something. I don't know. But I think they played Elandor already. I would have gone with another, probably another mage, Gildir as support, right? And then mage maybe something like, I don't know, something like Pixie. That's a pretty safe pick, long reach on Illumia. You don't want something like Raz or, yeah, you probably actually you could go Raz. Raz could be able to just delete Joker right away. That could be fine. And then after Illumia has spent her second ability, you could jump in with your like endless, you know, number of engage opportunity skills. Raz could be pretty decent. Where you could just CC chain to death the Sephara. I don't think she'll have time to ult even. That might be good too. Yeah, you know what? A more traditional mid laner would probably be great in terms of this composition for unexpected. But then, you know, they won't be unexpected anymore. So, all right. Okay, I wonder if they're gonna redo this draft. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining. Let me type this down. Zuka, Haya, Richter, Gilder, and Elandor, question mark. And then for Paladin, they selected what? Ryoma, Sephara, Omen, Joker, Illumia. There we go.
Welcome to
It says
Arena of
Bang
Power.
left game.
Get ready. Minions will be deployed.
That
in
must be
5
why.
seconds.
So they're probably gonna restart this one. I think it's how many minutes before you can surrender? It might be 30 seconds. It might be 30 seconds. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they can surrender very soon. We'll have to see. Or they're just gonna push down mid really quickly. I don't know. Yeah, definitely probably looking at a restart. I think they could just surrender. Can I surrender for them? No. 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 I can't end the game for them.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Kid Rain says, I didn't expect that. It's a BO5 game and it's 1 a.m. now. Are you Bang? So does that mean you won't be able to play? I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna hang out here in the lobby because I think there should be one more anyway. But if I don't get an invite, then I guess that's it. And if I do get an invite, then we'll have something else to commentate. It is 1:30 now, I guess, which is the tournament sort of the Guild War end time. Oh, what's this? They want to give me some lucky draw stuff? Alright, cool. I think they might be done. I think, but I'm not receiving any information. So we'll first place 2 lucky draws on this account. Let's see if we get lucky on this last one. Nope. Redemption looks the same here. Cool. This is not my main account. My main account looks a lot more decked out here. Sorry, Liquid Button, I don't know who you are. Okay, it does look like maybe they're done. So, I guess. Thank you guys for coming and watching. It was fun being able to cast. Yeah, we'll see what happens next week. I don't know. This was just meant to be a trial week this time, and then Pikachu and I will talk about how to proceed forward. And yeah, we'll maybe see you guys next week. Okay, well, congratulations. That was some really exciting games, and we will see you next time.